Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today is day 98, season 4, so let's go video. Starting off today, I got the 2 Land Rovers, and I got a trailer parked up. And we've got the Farmerson's Golf there, just sort of parked there, don't know why, but it is just parked out there for now. As you can see, all the sheep are in now, in the shed, and obviously you can see there's a bit of feed there. Then we have the Farmer's Son in the 7740 New Holland with the Keenan. It's first time being used by us since we bought it anyway, and he's just giving him a bit of feed there. This tends to last them about 4 to 5 days, but obviously that can change this winter, so that's what it was last winter, but obviously they might be a bit hungry. So we'll have to find out. Yeah, so first time using the Keenan, going well so far. Hopefully she doesn't break down on us. She shouldn't do. But yeah, so that's the first time being used since we bought sheep trailer there, chickens and ducks there, mini digger up there, 5612 parked there, and the oil tank there. Quad parked back up in the shed. John Deere mower, class rake, Mikhail wrapper, class baler, and the mini baler in the back there. T6 175 parked up, 6616 parked up after. You just sort of let it run for a bit. Took it for a spin, just because she's been sat for quite a while. We didn't use a feeding, we used a tow handler, as the tow handler was already on the bucket at the time, so it just made sense. Trail forager, spear edge got fur bags and fur spreader in the back there. Tow handler parked up there, after being used, like I said, for feeding. Put back on the pallet forks, because you never know when you might need pallet forks. Matt's Land Rover there, bale trailer, flatbed trailer, can always stay there because all we do is tip a bucket over, and that's how we feed the cows, because obviously there's no feeder barrier. And in the shed, all the cows are in there now. You've got some eating their grass there. It's just been dumped in there today, so a couple of them coming over there. It's a bit of a small shed for them, but they'll survive. If we need to, we can make it bigger, which would just mean moving the iron fences out a bit. But for now, we want to make sure they stay in and not knock the gate over, because if they do, then there's a problem. This gate's fine, it's just the little yellow ones. They knock them over, then they're out. And once one of them's out, they're all out. Pit size there, slowly going down, and then we can start putting the kit in there if needed. If we even need to, we could put the bales in there. We probably won't, but we always could if we need to. Got the bale stack there. Then we got the herb stump trailer, slammed dub bailiff there, yard scraper, and the buck rake all put there. Now, the buck rake can go in the field, but also it can also be used for the pit, as for pushing it up. It's a bit easier than using a bucket, but if it needed to be out of the way, like I said, it could go in the field. But for now it'll be sat there, but she kind of needs to be near the pit, because it's basically her job to push up the silage, because she does a better job than the bucket, like I said. Then we have the main man himself, the farmer here, in the 6920S, heading out to the farm with the feed trailer here. So he's taking that to the farm because obviously it's not needed here at the minute, and there's not really a point in having it here. So we're going to keep it at the other farm. If they need to use it, they can, and obviously we won't need it till probably about March time, April time. Maybe not even till about September next year, when the fields start to get a bit wet and boggy. you need to get rid of the silage or something, we can just pop the feed trailer in there. The farmer was also thinking that he could sell this, as this was something that he technically needed, but it wasn't an urgent need. So, but for now, he's going to see if a farm, and he might sell it, which would be a bit of a shame because it's kind of a waste of money, really. But obviously, if he thought he needed it and then he figured out he didn't, that's not really, you can do much about that. So yeah, he's just heading off there, and he'll be dropping that off at the farm. Kane Classic Sasha, she'll be put there until pit's empty, and then she'll be put back in the pit, ready for next year. Then here we have Matt in the John Deere Gator, just about to hop out and open the gate there. Now he's got the 2 luck buckets and the bushes in the back, so the bushes will stay in the Gator, or they'll go in the sheet trailer. And then we'll have the lick buckets, obviously one for the sheep and one for the cows, will go in the shed with them. Obviously if there's not space, then we probably won't bother. So we'll probably just keep them in a shed or something, until there is space, because obviously, especially with the cows, there's not much space in their shed, and it'll probably just get knocked over. So we'll have to see with that. And then both fields here are empty, getting a rest from the animals. It feels weird seeing them empty, but it won't be long till they'll be back in the field, and there'll be even more than just the cows and ewes there. So hopefully next year we'll have less lambs, because we had quite a lot of lambs this year, a lot more than obviously we were expecting, because obviously before we scanned them, you don't know really how much you're going to get, but yeah, we had a lot of lambs, but we managed to handle it, and obviously some of them had to stay a bit longer. Hopefully we won't have as many meg lambs, maybe 1 or 2 next year would be good, as it's not really fair for them, because obviously, you know, they don't rely on their mother's milk, they have to be bottle fed, and then they have to be let out into the field and fend for themselves by eating the grass or whatever. But then again, you can't put them in the field because they get mixed up with their mum, so it's hard to sort of juggle around keeping them outside and whatever, but you know, you don't want to lose the lamb or calf. So yeah, so hopefully next year will be a bit less carnage in terms of lambs. The calves are fine, it's just we had a lot of lambs this year, so hopefully next year will be a bit less. So yeah, animals are in now, and they'll be in for the next couple of months, so unfortunately there will be the repeat of feeding them every other episode. We'll be feeding them. Then heading down the lane here, we have the farmer is T7300 with an NC dump trailer on the back, and he's just moving a bit of topsoil there. I believe he's moving it from someone's property. I think they're trying to level their garden, so he's got a bit of topsoil and there's a bit too much, so he's just going to take it back to his farm and have it there, just in case it's needed, or something like that. And behind him here we have a small little Massey here. I think she's a compact tractor, and this is a small holding farmer here, and with a little loader on it. I believe she's a compact tractor. Don't really see him out that much. No, I haven't seen him at all really this year. He tends to not come around this area. He tends to either stay at his farm or go the other way. It's rare you see him down this lane or anywhere near this kind of area, because it's not really where he farms. So yeah, but she's not really, you know, the biggest tractor, but obviously if it suits where he needs, then it's fine. But I believe he does have somewhat of a bigger tractor, like sort of like a Ford 6600 kind of size. Don't know what brand, but I know he has 2 tractors. I can't remember what the other one is. But this seems to be his sort of main tractor. And as you can see, it's a bit dirty, and the bucket's scratched up a bit, well, more than a bit. But yeah, she seems to be his main tractor. I believe he's heading back to his mate's farm, as he's been doing something there. So, or unless he's been loading up the topsoil. Don't think he has, but maybe. Yeah, it's just strange to see him here. Yeah. So in this video guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.